What happens when your third eye opens? Does the world change, or do you? Most people think awakening is dramatic. Flashes of light, mystical visions, supernatural power. But the real shift is much quieter and much more powerful. When your third eye begins to open, you start noticing things you ignored before. Patterns, energy, intentions. You sense when someone is lying, even if their words sound perfect. You feel when something is wrong before it happens. Not magic, awareness. You begin to observe your own thoughts, and that's when everything changes. Instead of becoming angry, you notice anger forming. Instead of drowning in fear, you watch fear appear. Instead of reacting instantly, you pause. That pause is power. When your third eye opens, distractions lose their grip. You stop scrolling without thinking. You stop chasing validation. You stop needing approval because you start seeing clearly. And clarity is dangerous to the version of you that wanted comfort. You realize something shocking. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness behind them, the observer, the witness. And once you discover that, you can choose differently. Old habits become visible. Excuses become obvious. Self-sabotage becomes undeniable. You see the patterns that kept you small, and now you can break them. When your third eye opens, loneliness may appear because you start thinking differently. You question more. You react less. You move in silence. Not everyone will understand you, and that's okay. Awakening was never meant to be crowded. You become harder to manipulate, harder to trigger, harder to control, because you respond instead of react. You analyze instead of assume. You choose instead of drift. The biggest change? You stop living on autopilot. You become intentional with your words, with your time, with your energy. You protect your focus. You guard your peace. You design your life consciously. When your third eye opens, you stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What is this teaching me?" And that shift changes everything. The world doesn't suddenly glow. The sky doesn't split open, but your perception sharpens. Your intuition strengthens. Your discipline grows. Your presence deepens. And once you see clearly, you cannot go back to sleep. So the real question is not what happens when your third eye opens. The real question is, are you ready to see?